Hi, I'm Coach Dave. We're out for a Sunday long run, part of my build up to Milton Keynes Marathon in May. I've been following Norwegian singles marathon method, and later in this video I'm going to compare that to the plan that the Runna app gave me, which was very interesting. Before I do that, just a quick summary on the week. Monday, around 4 by 10 minutes sub-threshold. Tuesday, easy. Wednesday, ran 10 times 3 minutes on the track. Thursday, Friday was easy. Saturday, I ran a full-out park run time trial effort. Equaled my park run PB, but my watch gave me a new 5k PB by 10 seconds, so I've reset all my paces, which is exciting. So on to the comparison between the two different marathon methods.
If you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favour and hit the button. If I can get to 100 subscribers, I've promised myself I'll get a better quality camera and a microphone, which would be good, wouldn't it? My marathon is in 10 weeks' time. I gave Runna all my details and asked it to create a plan. I then compared it to the last 10 weeks of my Norwegian singles marathon plan, which I adapted from the book to fit my schedule and slower pace. Both are based on the 24:30 5km time. Here's the first 5 weeks. The first thing to note is the different weekly structure. Runna has 4 easy runs a week, with a hard interval session shown in red, a tempo session in orange, and a long run in purple. Norwegian singles method, which we'll call NSM, has 3 easy runs, 3 tempo runs, and a long run. In the first week, total and long run distances are very similar. In week 2, Runna gave me a drop down week with 2 rest days. Runna long run and total distance are just over half of NSM. In week 3, Runna gave me a hill session coloured green and ramped up the long run distance aggressively. NSM follows the same plan as week 2 with a gentle progression in the long run. In week 4, Runna is back to a very similar structure to week 1, with the intervals, tempo session swapped around. The long run gets another big boost. I had scheduled a half marathon in the NSM plan, which I didn't tell Runna about. That's why the NSM weekend looks a bit odd. In week 5, Runna kicks the long run on again to over 20 miles. The NSM plan introduces the first marathon specific workout on the Saturday. The book schedules it as 4 times 5 kilometers, but says to run this at 15 to 18 minutes at 1 to 2% faster than current marathon fitness. Weeks 6 to 10 show similar differences. Runna has another drop down week, maintains the much longer long runs and keeps the hard interval sessions. NSM introduces more marathon specific work and doesn't have any drop downs. Runna's taper is much sharper, with a total volume of 87 kilometers in the last 2 weeks compared to 98.5 in NSM. Given the much longer runs, it's slightly surprising that the NSM approach has 6% more total distance overall in the 10 weeks. The recommended running paces are rather different too. In general, Runna is asking for much faster paces. NSM compensates for this in the marathon specific sessions, which are run around marathon pace. To summarise, the philosophy behind these two approaches are totally different. Runna has less total distance at a higher intensity with regular drop-down weeks. NSM has much more consistent load, marathon specific sessions sprinkled in, and a higher total distance. So which is better? I can't really say. NSM is suiting me for now. My aging body appreciates the consistent, steady intensity rather than higher highs and lower lows. I'll be able to give a better assessment when I finish my race in May. What are your thoughts? Are you using Runna or NSM to train for a marathon?
Thanks for watching. Hope you found it interesting. I'll put a couple of links to other videos which you might like to take a look at, and I'll see you for the next one.